Jacob's story begins in Los Angeles back in 1993. That's his dad, Ron, a scriptwriter in Hollywood, and Iris, his mother. Until Jacob was 3 years old, his parents say, he had no big problems.
This is Jacob at work. What are you today, a shoemaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you making?
House.
But sometime after his 3rd birthday, Jacob would begin down a path taken by millions of American children. It started when a teacher suggested he was hyperactive.
He got kicked out of Mommy and Me's. You know, it was 2.5-year-old kids, 3-year-old kids. And they were saying he has no impulse control. And we were arguing with them, saying, well, what 3-year-old has impulse control?
In preschool, another teacher suggested medication.
Her opinion was that there was a chemical situation going on with this child that maybe medication could help. But we thought, a 4-year-old? I mean, what, you know, why put him on pharmaceuticals at age 4?
Little boy, yeah.
He's a little kid.
For a year, the Solomons resisted medicating Jacob, but teachers persisted. Finally, Jacob's parents took him to a doctor.
Regular smile, regular.
Jacob was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and prescribed Ritalin.
Can I try, please?
You know what? We're not going to give you the...
The Ritalin helped with the hyperactivity, but it made him anxious.
I just want to hold the videotape for 1 minute.
And so then we'd end up giving him a second medication to deal with the anxiety. And then the second medication would cause something else, some compulsive behavior or a tic. And then they'd say, okay, give him a third thing. And so finally it was like that whole, there was an old lady who swallowed the fly, and then the fly, she had to swallow the spider to get rid of the fly, and then she had to swallow the mouse to get rid of the spider. That's what the meds were like.
Can you say happy birthday, Teresa?
Happy birthday.
Can you sound a little more excited?
At age 9, Jacob was diagnosed with a mood disorder. Doctors tried drug after drug, stimulants, antidepressants, and antipsychotics. By age 10, he had been given 8 different medications.
It all started to feel out of control, so we decided that we wanted to just strip him off of everything. We have no idea how we got on as many meds as he was on, so we just made a decision. We gotta pull it back. We gotta sort of strip it out and see what we actually have here.
Jacob was hospitalized and taken off all his medication. But he was about to be given what was, at the time, a new and controversial diagnosis for a child: bipolar disorder.
They stripped him down off of everything, and then within 24 hours, they turned around and said, he's bipolar, needs to take lithium.
So
There was no, like, well, isn't there therapy? Nowhere we ever turned was there this therapeutic, was this therapeutic solution. There was nobody ever said, well, we can work with this and through therapy and things like that. Everywhere we looked, it was take meds, take meds, take meds.
Then, suddenly, on the morning of his 13th birthday, Jacob woke up with a stiff neck and started rolling his head, a possible side effect of all the medication he'd been taking.
Most of these doctors were experimenting. They had no clue. And we're just saying, try this, try this. There's nothing worse than seeing your kid, go through something like this.